I go on and on, can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Well, look for the Bucks. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. He told me he's wary about
whether handling or passing the ball. I mean, the shooting touch remains that missing ingredient.
Over Thornton. Again, the Heat, good for two. Well, Clark's
going to ride the momentum and take control of this game. Well, the Milwaukee Bucks were a perfect model of average. And we all knew it was a title or nothing for the Heat last year after getting to the 2011 finals and losing to Dallas that season. In fact, Dwayne Wade himself
called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw.
James Harden has become one of the best players off the bench in the NBA, and anytime you get a guy who can score like
off it, hits it.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, and found open shooters that whole quarter. Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
Zach Randolph is out there with Carlos Boozer.
Skiles took over as head coach in Milwaukee that the Bucks were not in the top half of the league in defensive efficiency. Coach Skiles is looking to turn that back around, and he talked about his defensive philosophy. He said, look,
always challenges his team's defensive. Thanks, Doris. Here's Watson and the three ball.
A mediocre team, and that's what average teams do, is they go 17 and 16, which is what the Bucks did a year ago. So they're trying to take that next step they need.
Now, here is Harden. Not a lot of room. A nice Harden, the best to Griffin. Over Boozer. Blake Griffin again. And it's an 11-point Heat lead. And James Harden, you said it, Steve, not just a scorer. He really, Clark sees the game.
Yeah, I love that about him. He sees and feels the game. Those are guys that just have a knack for being in the right position, right place, understanding pace and rhythm of the game. His rush hour handles, boy, I tell you, allow him to do things that very few players can do in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Boozer. Johnson comes in for Sam Young. And it's Terry in for Chris Duhon. Randolph sets a screen for Terry. And it's Thornton again missing.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint. Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back. Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often, Kevin.
Back to Griffin. Takes it right up.
To continue to carry on this kind of play into the fourth.
We've got a moment. Let's hit the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor
in the NBA, great size and athleticism, but years ago, it's a pretty amazing play.
Griffin goes in. The monster one-hand. Passes it to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Slams it on the run. Griffin sets the screen for Harden. Griffin is guarded by Cousins. And yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 5th assist in this one.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint. And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. And the Jet, as he's known, is a great shooter, both from mid-range and long range. He can step out well behind that three-point line and knock down the shot. But really what he wants to do is put the ball in the Heat.
He gathers, and Griffin with this. Back tonight, over Smith. And there,
Kevin, if they guard like he wants, then he'll give them more freedom offensively.
Everybody asks for
with the shot. Jump shot.
It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take
Houston took them to 7 games in the Eastern Conference Finals, even had them down 3-2. But in the end, it was...
Then dishes to Miller. Kicks it out to Harden. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Miller. Is that one?
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. You want to finish strong as best you can, so going for it like they did.
The dish to Seraphin. And he
Gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense still
That was unbelievable. How about you would do that you sort of get out of the way, and by the time you recover, it's too late.
Shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly